Hey guys, it's your girl Ayesha and today I'm going to be showing you how to DIY some kawaii shoes. I'm going to be taking you from these to these. Now I love me some little twin stars, you already know, and I'm so excited to show you exactly how I went through this process. Now these adorable molds actually came from the Crafts and Glitter shop. I'll be leaving my discount link down below so that you can go ahead and grab them for yourself. And I'm using the new Sophie and Toffee resin just because this one cures slightly differently. It cures in a way so that you don't get as much shrinkage. And for this particular project, I just found that it was just the most helpful. And trust me when I say this took me a really long time to get right. I think I actually tried to make kiki about 8 times and I just kept on messing it up. But now you can see me actually do it properly. Now when you're working with a mold like this, you really need to think about doing it in layers or doing it in stages more like. So I decided to do the eyes first, so I just used a dotting tool just to do the eyes, and then I used a tiny amount of the tan coloured resin to do Kiki's skin. And I did, layer upon layer upon layer of that. There's probably about 3 or 4 layers of that on there. And then went ahead and did the hands and the feet. And then I did the star. So I'm doing all of the really small bits first. Then I just covered the body part all in the white. And then I went ahead and did his hair in the blue. And I just found that this was just the easiest way to do this. I have made so many mistakes with it. It's unbelievable. But I'm so glad that I've now finally figured out the correct order in which to actually put the resin. So practice makes perfect, but I found that this way definitely did work for me. Whilst that was all curing, I then went ahead and mixed together some pink and blue resin, and I added in some really cute pearlescent mica powder, or is it mica powder? Mica? I think it's mica, but I like to say mica. So I added that into this really cool alphabet mold. This is also from the Crafts and Glitter shop. I really do love Liz's molds because they all just come out absolutely perfectly, as you can see here. How adorable are these? Oh my goodness. She also sent me a couple of gifts as well. So those stars, what you saw me make, those were actually gifts from her. Whenever you make an order, you also get a cute little free gift, and they were absolutely perfect for this project. So now it's time to transform these Primark £14 trainers into a masterpiece, if I may say so myself. So first and foremost, you want to get some masking tape and just tape off the areas that you don't want any paint to touch. You want to remove your laces and give your trainers a nice, good clean. So I used a wet wipe to do this. I then also took some tape to take off any lint. And then I'm using the Angelus deglazer to then wipe down all of the trainer or sneaker, however you want to say it, because that just removes the sort of like shiny finish from them. And that way the paint will actually adhere a lot better to your shoe. I then like to stuff the shoe with some plastic bags just so that it holds its shape while I'm painting. Oh, and these paints actually do come with their own brush attached to the lid as well. But I personally like to use an angled brush. And this is actually a makeup brush that I'm using. I just find that it just gets into those tiny little corners much easier. You want to do about maybe 2 to 3 thin layers of this paint. It dries really quickly, but that being said, it's still very easy to sort of wipe away any sort of like areas that you might have messed up, as long as you haven't already glossed over it. But I'm so impressed with these paints. A little bit goes a very long way. And yeah, I just think that the colors come out really nice, bright, very vivid. And yeah, very true to the color what you see when you buy it online. Now it's time for me to add some of this high gloss acrylic finisher, and of course I had to add in some glitter because let's face it, if these shoes weren't blinging, then they're just not mine, honey. Okay, so first of all I decided to pour in some of the glitter into the gloss and mix it up together, but when I painted it onto the shoe it just wasn't showing up enough, and honey, I need all the glitter that I can get. So instead I decided to just use the gloss plain, and whilst it was still wet then I added in the glitter, and it worked absolutely perfectly. Now I actually quite like what I've done here. I'm using just the gloss, no glitter, but instead I'm using the iridescent yellow star confetti, which I got from a Sophie and Toffee box a little while ago. Because these trainers are really extra.com, I wanted there to be some delicate areas, and I think that this was just the perfect touch. Now it's time for me to attach little Kiki to the tongue of the shoe, and of course I did the same for Lala. So what I did for this is I just resined on a little brooch pin to the back of him, and it just makes it really easy to apply. And look at these adorable shoelaces that I got. They are so cute. I managed to find these on eBay. They were just the perfect ombre for this. After the laces have been attached, it's time to remove the masking tape, and as you can see it leaves a nice clean edge, and then it's time for me to glue on the letters that I made, and I used E6000 glue for this. Add some stars for a finishing touch, and then we are done. Look at these beauties. I hope that you love them as much as I do. I cannot wait to wear these outside. I am so excited about them. They are just probably my favorite shoes that I've made today. I love them. I love them. I love them. Before I wear them outside though, I'm gonna have to do a special lookbook for you guys, so make sure that you definitely do stay tuned for that. If you enjoyed this video, then don't forget to subscribe so that you don't miss the next one, and here's some more arts and crafts for you to sink your teeth into. Take care, my darlings, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.